A coat of paint can freshen your living room or your kitchen.
But an hour west of Des Moines, there's a decade and a half worth of proof that it can also trigger tears. This summer, the man behind the Freedom Rock Project found even more respect for the soldiers he's honoring. Here's Eric Hansen's This Is Iowa.
You can drive across Iowa for days and never spot a speck of graffiti. But in a state where paint stays pretty much where it's supposed to, a guy named Bubba's making a living defacing boulders with faces.
Glenn Miller, you know, he was like the Beatles back in before the Beatles.
And no one's chasing him out of the small towns he's hitting.
For him to have this talent and be able to share it in this special way is just really wonderful.
15 years ago, the guy no one knows by his real name, Ray, gained instant fame when the then teenager dropped a couple gallons of patriotism near Greenfield.
Maybe kids going by the rock, maybe they'd ask their parents about it, maybe they'd learn something about it.
That was before 9/11 and before Iowan convinced Bubba his 60-ton canvas should hit the road, which sounds impossible unless the folks in Erling find a rock for him and the town of Diagonal puts another one on their main street. Pretty soon, Bubba hit Bondurant too, and Corning had their own personalized tribute to the soldiers from Adams County. Bubba's aiming for one in all 99.
You know, my 3 goals in starting the tour were thanking our veterans, promoting Iowa tourism, and feeding my family.
Including his 3-year-old, appropriately named Independence. All summer, he's been on the road, knocking off a new county every couple of weeks. But on the 4th of July, Indy's body started misfiring.
And I looked at her face, and her eyes were just darting to the left, and her whole left side was just shaking. That's when I heard life flight, and my heart just kind of sank.
She ended up having an hour-long seizure, which Mayo diagnosed as complex febrile seizure.
Bubba had been on the road, and his wife was 9 months pregnant.
She had the seizure. 5 days later, he was born.
It's kind of been extreme highs, extreme lows. I'm gone. Maria's watching both of the kids.
So in between his week-long stretches in Knoxville and Clarinda this summer,
we've been up to Mercy and then to Mayo,
trying to make sure Indy's seizures don't return. And he's just 21 rocks into a 99-county marathon he can only complete when the weather cooperates.
I desperately try to focus on what I'm doing here, but as soon as the phone rings, 99% of the time it's Maria, and so I'm ripped back out of what I'm doing.
If they had a family-sized RV, they could travel the state together. But for now, Maria focuses on their fragile kids, while Bubba bounces from town to town all summer long, not complaining one bit, because he knows a lot of families who have it so much harder.
There's guys that if they ran into problems or their daughter had a seizure, I mean, I can't imagine how suffocating it would feel being in Iraq in a war zone and then having to go get your head back to go out and you know, serve your country and protect the guys that you're around, and then knowing that, you know, there's family problems back home.
I think, how are these women doing this? How are they, you know, going through each day without a husband and a father?
Every day, Iowans in uniform leave their families and pick up a weapon to honor and protect this country.
I just don't want them to be forgotten what they do.
So the guy painting rocks can sacrifice just as much to say thanks. In Clarinda, Eric Hansen, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Oh, by the way, Bubba has finished 21 rocks in the past couple of summers. Those are the counties in red. The ones in blue have a rock ready.